All right, welcome back, tennis and racket sport fans, to our podcast. We're back from our break from the U.S. Open, but we are back and ready to talk about the rest of the 2025 year. So, guys, how you guys are doing?
Doing all right.
Doing great today.
That's good. That's what I want to hear. What are we looking forward to for the rest of the season?
Tennis, and more tennis.
Tennis and more.
And throw some pickleball in there every now and then too.
All right.
Well, we'll let the rain hit. No, we want the pickleball fans to come in and support us as well.
That's right.
Let's open up with the last major tournament of the year, the U.S. Open. We were all there. We watched it. We were cheering for our favorite fans. We all know. Let's start with the women. Sabalenka, what do you think? She won her second. She was the first to defend her title since Serena did it back in late 2010s. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Sandra?
Well, I thought she was deserving of it. She played well.
Right.
She had a great run there at the U.S. Open. She wasn't who I had picked to win it all,
Yes.
but hey, 1 out of 2 isn't bad. I got it 50% right with the men.
For those of you that don't remember from our last podcast, Sandra made her prediction of Iga.
Yeah.
And that wasn't a bad pick.
No.
I mean, Iga was on a heater. She was definitely playing well. She just ran into a better playing. Who'd she lose to? James, you remember?
She lost to Anna Samoa.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah.
So what'd you think?
I agree with Sandra. I think Sabalenka was by far, and she had some breaks in the draw too that helped her out, but I think she was the better player. She deserved to win.
Right.
Yeah, hands down.
Hands down.
I mean, I'm like with Sandra. I was hoping someone else was slid in there,
Right.
But didn't happen, and that's the sport.
Yeah, that's the sport, But we got to also tip our hats to Amanda, the American. I was really pulling for all of the slams to be won by American women. That would have been great.
That would have been awesome, yeah.
And it would have been fitting for Amanda to win the 4th slam, considering that the way she lost Wimbledon.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It was such a terrible thing. But
she got her payback.
She got her payback. And I'm sure, speaking of pay, she probably wasn't not smiling too badly at the bank when she cashed that runners-up check.
Yeah.
Because we talked about how big this year's pay was for the U.S. Open.
Right. Amazing.
But we tip our hats to Sabalenka, the two-time defending U.S. Open champion.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the men. What do you think about the men? Let's start with James.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean,
Right.
The 2 people I just knew were going to be there made it. I think everybody is in agreement. And I said all along, as long as the 2 of them are in the draw and they're healthy, we're going to see Sinner and Alcaraz in the finals. I wasn't surprised about anything. These guys are playing head and shoulders above everybody else. And like I said, right now, we don't know what's going to happen next year. Anything can happen. It's sport. But as of right now, they are just that much better than everybody else.
Everybody else.
I'm sure they're happy that it's only 2 of them too,
right?
Compared to in the past 4, 3.
Yeah.
So they just have to really be looking out for each other every time they enter a tournament.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So can we officially say, with this finals between Yannick and Carlos, that it's now the era of the big 2? And
yes.
For right now.
We're done with the reign of the big 3, Roger, and Rafa, and...
Well, that's actually the big 1 because the other 2 have retired. That was done, I think, and with Novak, his victory was getting into the second round of a Grand Slam tournament and getting to the semifinals of a Grand Slam tournament. To me, yeah, exactly. To me, that's his victory. He didn't need to win a title for me to be impressed with his tennis this year.
Yeah, but again,
at his age, which not young, old, but still in sports is relatively old, and he is still beating some of the best players, young players in the world. He just can't beat Alcaraz or Sinner, but nobody can beat Alcaraz or Sinner.
Well, how much longer do you think he'll hang around, Djokovic?
I think if he wants to win a Grand Slam title, I think he needs to stop. It's not going to happen.
Right.
It's not going to happen.
I agree
Something
with
something would have to happen. Alcaraz, the center, is going to have to get hurt. The draw is going to have to open up for him that I don't think is going to happen right now. And that's not to take anything away from Novak Djokovic. Without a doubt, his numbers speak for themselves. I think when he finally hangs him up, he's going to hang him up as probably the best male tennis player that we have ever seen, or that I've seen. And I think his numbers back that up.
Well, yeah. I mean, the slams alone prove it. The metrics that we've done prove it.
Yeah.
You know, and Novak, you know, he still believes that he can beat everybody else, especially in the slams, except, and he's already acknowledged it, Yannick and Carlito. I mean, he's lost to Carlito twice, but he's also beaten him. So if he gets back to another finals, let's say he's always done well at Australia, there's still a slight chance. But, you know, unfortunately for him, Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah.
You know, that clock is ticking. So, but I would go ahead and say that the reign of the big three is over. It's finally over.
Yeah.
No more of the big three in a slam final. Obviously, Sinner and Carlos have gotten to the finals the last 4 of this year, right? Mm-hmm. So it's done. Moving on to the new regime.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So you know,
I hope he moves on gracefully too.
I hope so too. And we need to give him his flowers, like we did Rob, like we did Roger.
Yeah.
You know, a whole year tour. You know, so we can say goodbye when he's ready to hang him up.
Yeah.
You know,
whenever he's ready.
Next year.
Next year. Yes, next year. So let's close up the U.S. Open recap with any final closing thoughts.
Just looking forward to next year. You know, I'm going to try to make it to the mixed doubles, see how that worked in person next year. And it was a great tournament, you know, great competition, great food, great fans. So looking forward to doing it all over again next year.
Yeah.
And James, are you going to be ever going to be able to make it?
Yeah, I'm going to make an attempt. See, I was there in spirit.
Right.
I wasn't there physically, but next year I definitely plan to be there. And I just think the 75th anniversary of Althea Gibson breaking the color barrier there, I think she pushed a little of her spirit into a lot of young women of color who played. In particular, I'm thinking of one, Taylor Townsend.
Yes. Taylor.
Just her presence and her grace and her ability to advance to the round she did in singles. She's known as a doubles player, but for her to lift her game up to that level, I'm hopeful that she can continue.
Yeah.
She did everything the right way, I felt like, and
Tay,
that's right.
Tay.
And she's a favorite. I mean, she's kind of like, to me, she in a way kind of like Paulini was, you know, just the person that everybody rooted for. And when she goes in the stadium, it's amazing, man. It's electric. And so I was proud of her and wishing her the best in the future, and we'll see what happens.
And continued success as the #1 doubles player in the world.
Yeah.
You know. I with my closing thoughts, I would love to go back to the mixed doubles semis and finals like I did this year. It was an amazing event, and for those of you that have complaints about it being a publicity stunt, I would just go back and say, take a look at the women's finals this year, which was held in Armstrong versus the mixed doubles finals, which was held in Arthur Ashe, and do a comparison between the crowds, and that should solidify why the change-up of the mixed doubles format should work, and maybe the rest of the slams will follow.
It's all about money.
Yeah, it's all about money.
You know, but fill the seats, they'll continue. They would have dogs. Dogs filled up that stadium. They would have dogs knocking balls around in there. And then the quality of tennis, the doubles, you know, was good. But I think it's significant that the doubles team that won it, the regular mixed doubles team, won the tournament.
Absolutely.
They took it all. Absolutely. The celebrities brought people to the seats, brought them and filled the stadiums. But then, you know, I think they should continue that. The winning doubles team should continue to be in that fray.
Yeah, I agree.
Fray.
And again, when was the last time you saw a doubles finals on prime time,
Oh, yeah.
middle of the week
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
So that would be my only thing.
Yeah.
But hopefully the U.S. Open will continue to have its success.
I think it will. Matter of fact, I think that this event actually will save doubles as far as being a viable sport to watch. And I don't know what you all think about that, but I think it actually, I was questioning it because I knew this is what they would need to do to get people to watch doubles. But I think this may have created a whole new, because the other slams are going to do it now. They have to. They saw the numbers. They saw, and so I think they're going to follow suit, and we'll see more of this. Maybe even some mixed doubles tournaments that get a prime. They're not just hooked on to a Grand Slam. We might see they used to do it a long time ago. Maybe they'll do it again.
Right.
So I think it may have even lifted the game that more people will play and participate.
All right. Well, I think that wraps up our talk about the U.S. Open. So continue to like us and follow us on our YouTube channel and look us up on Instagram. So until next time, we'll see you again.